Hood, What's good, Hood Rich fam? Hood Rich Credit tapping in. Look, y'all, we pulled up to the B&B spot with my boy Pierre.
Man, happy to be back, you guys. Bro, the spot is crazy. Hood Rich about to show you guys what it's all about. We got everybody here today. No fluff. I'm about to show you guys how to go from A to B and just scale, man.
Most definitely. So we're gonna do kind of like a podcast with my boy Zach as well, so he could drop some sauce for y'all with Amazon.
Some Amazon game.
That's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna show y'all the spot real quick. Let me flip the lens. All right, so we could have really recorded right here with Miami vibes in the background, but I feel like it's too colorful. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then we got, what is this, like a room? Oh, it's a bathroom. Oh shit, what the hell? I just noticed this too. Look.
Oh, another podcast setup.
Yeah, this like a whole B&B for like podcasts and shit.
They got like 4 podcasts there.
What the hell? It's another room. It's pretty straight. Another bathroom right here. Another room. Yeah. Bathroom.
Good location too. It's like literally 5 minutes away from that.
Nah, it's just hard, bro. And finally, let me show y'all outside. So outside we got like a little area right there where you can sit down. You can play chess here. You got the little fireplace right here, well, where you can cook. Okay, that's the laundry. Laundry outside. This shit don't open. And then we got a spot where you can sit down, where you shower. Little jacuzzi right there. That's clean. But yeah, y'all, nice B&B. We about to shoot a podcast, dropping some sauce for y'all, credit sauce, Amazon sauce. After, I'm gonna see what's up.
You guys, we just had Zach pop up on the platform. He dropped what fear to overcome, how to overcome that fear, what tool you need in order to be successful, and where you can find him to get more information on this when it comes down to scaling your Amazon.
What's good, Hood Rich fam? Hood Rich Credit tapping in. Look, y'all, today we got a new video for you guys today. I got a special guest on the channel.
We're back, Zach, again.
I got a couple questions that I'm gonna ask Zach, and then Zach wrote down some couple questions in his notes that he's gonna wanna ask me, okay, y'all? So we're gonna give y'all 5 questions each, right? You got 5 questions right there, Zach?
Yep.
All right, bet. So let's get straight into it, Zach. The first question that I wanted to ask Zach is, how did you get into Amazon FBA for the audience?
Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, I dropped out of college when I was 19, literally with $150 to my name, no clue what I wanted to do. Just started seeing people on social media making money, so I knew I could do it too. Came across this dude, Gary V's content. He was preaching, if you're broke, go to a garage sale or a thrift store, get something for $1 or $5, flip it on Facebook Marketplace or eBay. I started doing that for like 6 to 8 months, built up my capital to a few $1,000s, and then started buying inventory from websites like Walmart and Target to sell on Amazon FBA. And since then, I started in like 2020, and over the last like 4 years, done like a little over like $3.5 million in sales across eBay and Amazon, all started with that initial $150.
That's the Amazon sauce for y'all. That's why I tell you guys, tap in, man. This Amazon game is crazy. Zach was telling me that it's one of the most easiest business to get into when it comes to using credit funding.
Unlike a lot of other business models, you buy inventory or equipment for the business, you buy it and that's it, and you have to keep it. You can't really return it if something goes south. You gotta stick with it. With Amazon, we're buying all of our inventory that we're selling from websites like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Nike.com. And the cool thing about all these websites, they have like really good return policies. So for example, with Walmart, if we buy some product off Walmart to sell on Amazon and it doesn't sell on Amazon within 90 days, we could just bring it right back to Walmart and get refunded for 100% of our money. So basically, Amazon is kind of risk-free in the sense that if any products don't sell, worst comes to worst, you just return them to the store and get all your money back.
So the second question that I got for Zach, what is the basic process of selling on Amazon, Zach?
Yeah, so to really break it down as simple as possible, it's called Amazon FBA. So the FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. Basically, they fulfill everything. You buy these profitable products from a website like Walmart, you put them in a box, Amazon gives you a shipping label, you ship that package to an Amazon warehouse, and from there, Amazon handles everything. They handle the storage of the product, so you don't have to store the stuff in your garage. They handle the customer service, so you don't have to deal with going back and forth with customers. They handle the advertising, so you don't have to learn about ads or anything. Literally, your sole job is to try and find out how you could get these products for the cheapest price possible and sell them for the highest price on Amazon.
Another thing, going into stores, you know, obviously a lot of you guys seen me doing videos with Zach going into like Ross, Marshalls, those walk-in videos where you're just scanning products. So explain that, Zach. How would that work for them as a beginner?
When you start something, you kind of want to be hands-on so you get like an idea of how the process and everything works. So one of the best plays you could do is get the Seller Amp app. It's literally $19 a month and only thing you need for Amazon. And you could go in store and basically use this app to scan the barcode on these products, and it'll populate a bunch of data that tells you if the product is good or bad. Basically, how many times a month it sells, what the price it's selling for, and if it looks like it's selling 1,000 times a month on Amazon and you could get it for $50 at the Nike outlet and it's selling for $100, you could probably make $30 profit per pair of shoes that you find in the Nike outlet. And we've done some videos where we found 10, 20 pairs of shoes that are profitable. You could literally walk out of some of these Nike outlets with thousands of dollars in profit.
Third question is best websites to start looking for products for beginners.
So some online websites you could start with, Walmart.com. A sleeper is ASOS, ASOS.com. Really good for shoes and clothing, like super slept on, and like Best Buy. And then in store, I'd recommend starting with like a local Nike outlet at like a Marshalls or TJ Maxx or Ross if you have that in your area, as well as Home Depot in store is good too.
With Home Depot, what do you typically sell?
Really good electronics, appliances like toaster ovens, vacuum cleaners, microwaves, stuff like that, all surprisingly sell on Amazon really, really well.
Wow, I didn't know that about Home Depot too. The fourth question for my boy Zach, how did credit help scale your Amazon accounts?
So this is a really good question because like I said, when I started eBay and Amazon, I didn't even know about credit. I was 19 and I didn't even have a credit card yet. I was not educated on the credit card game. I started with, like I said, that $150 in cash. I flipped my way up to build up some capital. If I knew what I knew now, I would have went straight to fixing my personal credit to get it in line to get some like business funding. Like, because once I started to get into the credit card game and I got in like the Amex ecosystem, my business basically like 50x'd because I was able to leverage all of these banks and all of their capital. Instead of using my own limited capital, I could use all these cards that I got approved for to buy 10x the amount of inventory that I could with my own cash.
That's the benefit, y'all. Leverage other people's money, leverage the bank's money. Basically, buy more inventory and then you're re-putting money when you could just basically put the bank's money and then your cash just stacks up. Fifth question, what is something unrealistic in the Amazon game? That's a good question.
Yeah, this is a really good question. Like all industries that we see online, whether it's drop shipping or Amazon FBA or Airbnb, a lot of these guys act like they're making tens of millions of dollars, but really like they're just showing their revenues. So like a big misconception in the Amazon space, when people post those screenshots of like the orange bars and it says 500,000 in sales, they didn't make 500,000 in profit, they did 500,000 in sales, and they probably made 10 to 20% of that was profit. So on like 500K in sales, you'll make roughly 50K to 100K in profit. Realistic profit margins for Amazon are like 10 to 20%. So whenever you see like someone post a screenshot of $100,000 in sales on Amazon, it's probably only 10 to 20K in profit, which is still really good, but don't let them fool you.
I was about to die laughing, man. Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. That's crazy. So now Zach is going to ask me 5 questions. Go ahead, Zach. You got
so I got a couple good ones, all kind of related to Amazon. So
let's get to it.
Off the bat, can you just like explain to people the difference would be buying your inventory with a debit card versus buying your inventory with a credit card?
Okay, the main thing about that is purchase protection. Okay, with a debit card it's going to be a little harder, the process is going to be longer. With a credit card you can go into your mobile app. Let's say for example you purchase a lot of inventory, right, and the inventory comes out damaged or some shit, right, it's all broken and you can't really resell it on Amazon. Now you're like, damn, like I'm fucked. Like, I ordered a bunch of inventory with my debit card. I'm having troubles with getting my money back. But if you got a credit card, you can simply log into your mobile app, submit a claim saying, oh, the inventory was like, it wasn't usable. Like, you get what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Just submit a claim. You'll get your deposit back, depending on the institutions, but typically like an hour. You'll get your money back. Something like Gemini, that's instantly. There's certain institutions that take like 2 days, but you'll eventually get your money back. So purchase protection and then reward points as well. So like when you're using your credit card, you get cash back. There's certain credit cards that have travel reward points where, you know, obviously you're gonna be obtaining a lot of inventory. You're gonna be buying a lot of shit. So eventually you have a bunch of points sitting in your, you know, mobile app. You can use that for free flights. That's how you see all these credit gurus online. You know, they flying to Dubai and all these other type of places because they points are racking up from their business.
I've gotten like a little over 900,000 points with Amex, and the last 3 years I've flown for free, I've gotten hotels for free, I've gotten hotels for my family for free. It's definitely super slept on because like you're using the debit card, you're gonna spend the money. You're using the credit card, you're gonna spend the money. You might as well get points for spending the money.
And then another thing, it gives you breathing room. That's something that I forgot to say. So with a credit card, you get 30 days to pay that card back, and you don't have to pay the card back in full. You can pay it every month with a minimum payment. And let's say you get a credit card with an offer with 0% interest for sometimes 18 months, 24 months, or typically you see 12 months, you can scale up. Like your cash is just racking up and you're using the bank's money.
Next question. So like, what's something that people don't know about right now that could like ruin their credit stacking play?
That's a good ass question. Okay, something that I haven't talked on my YouTube channel. Secondary pages, okay, y'all. A lot of y'all are not aware of secondary pages. I'll give y'all an example. Bank of America, when you pre-fill in your application, a lot of you guys run my credit stack and play with the 2 computers, right? You know how I tell y'all, get 2 tabs open with 2 institutions that pull from Experian. Get 2 tabs on another computer that pull from Experian as well. And you have to click submit at the same time on 4 of those applications. Yeah, you're gonna receive the 4 hard pulls, but the institutions are not gonna see them at the same time. A lot of you guys know a recent inquiry is a denial, okay? They're gonna see that you're too thirsty for credit. So let's say one of those institutions, you think that it's a submit button, but in reality it's a continue button that takes you to another page. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
So like for example, Bank of America, they trick you. I think it says submit, I don't remember exactly, but then it takes you to another page where you have to verify your phone number. You click continue on that and it takes you to another page that says you have to verify your email. So like imagine, right? You got your partner on this computer that submitted the applications at the same time. Now the inquiry's posted, and when you try to submit that Bank of America credit card, they're gonna see that recent inquiry post.
Okay, good to know.
So you have to be aware of secondary pages. I'll give y'all one more because, you know, I got a whole lead list with the people in the mentorship class that got the whole access to it. So the second one is PenFed. With PenFed, they give you like 4 to 5 secondary pages. Okay, they're asking you, do you want to submit a balance transfer? Because you have to submit the information. Then they're gonna bring you back to a new screen that says sign e-document, transfer balance. Then another page that says authorized user.
Damn.
But the whole time you thought the first page was the submit button. So now you're fucked. Now you got recent inquiries posted, and now your credit stacking play is just ruined.
That's a gem.
That's a real big gem that I haven't talked about that I wanted to talk about in the video. But y'all got it here.
That's a really good one. All right, and what would you say is the best type of funding to get for like inventory for Amazon? Like, would it be a business credit card, a personal credit card, or like something else?
A business line of credit, okay? And the reason why I say a business line of credit is because you get access to the cash immediately. Now, I always advertise on this channel, get business credit cards, because a lot of you guys are LLC starter friendly companies. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all have a good credit profile, but you don't really have a lot of revenue to show your business not making any revenue. So you have an LLC startup. The easiest type of funding to get approved for is obviously a business credit card if you don't have a lot of income to show. But if you have a growing business, like for example Amazon, and you have tax returns to show, or whatever they ask you for, typically that's what they ask you for, or they make you connect your account with something called Played, where, you know, they basically get access to your business bank account and they see the type of deposits that you have in there, or the type of money that you have in there. So I would say a business line of credit for sure. You have access to the cash immediately. With a business credit card, you have to liquidate the card with something like, for example, Cash App. You're gonna get hit with a 3% fee off whatever whatever you try to take out. Some credit cards, if you try to liquidate the card, they're gonna wanna charge you a cash advance, but I typically always, you know, make a different cash app. I cash app myself. I obviously take that 3% hit, and then the money gets transferred to the other cash app, and then it gets transferred back to a business bank account, and I go and take out the cash. So that's how you liquidate a credit card, but with a business line of credit, you don't have to go through that, okay?
And then just one last question. What's something new in the credit space that you don't see anyone talking about right now with the start of 2024?
Okay, so recently there's been some big news in the credit space. Discover is merging with Capital One. So why does that raise me to think a lot of shit is because a lot of you guys know that I don't fuck with Capital One. Everybody knows that on my channel. Capital One gives you hard pulls on all 3 of your credit reports. Their credit lines, when you try to ask for an increase, is very hard. They keep you at that same $500 credit limit that you started off with, or whatever you deposited. So if Discover is merging with them, then that's where I'm kind of like confused at. Is Discover now going to pull all 3 of your credit reports? Are they going to be stingy with credit lines? Because Discover, when you would apply for a credit card, well, you can still apply with them because they haven't merged. They give you like an 8K, 10K credit card, and then you can ask for an increase every 6 months, and it will be a soft pull. Well, Capital One does the same thing. They give a soft pull credit limit increase, but those are my main 2 things that I'm worried about, okay? Are you going to receive the 3 hard pulls on your credit report, and are they going to be stingy with credit limit increases? Hopefully y'all soaked up a lot of game with the Amazon sauce and with the credit sauce. Now the plugins, man. Zach, where can they find you?
Yeah, you guys want to tap in with me? Zach.Sodano on Instagram, ZACH_SODANO on Insta, and same thing on YouTube and Twitter for more free game, just Zach Sodano.
Hi y'all, we finished the recording. My boy Pierre.
Man, tap in at everything, Pierre. Look, man, let me tell you something. Bring it a little closer. Let me talk to him. You have what it takes, but you haven't tapped in yet. Some of you guys have the right blueprint, but you're not running the plays. How you paying to get into the room? How you paying for the mentorship with Hoodrich, with Pierre? How you paying to play, but you're not running the plays? If you don't execute, you miss all the shots you don't take.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. So you got any individuals like that literally are stuck in that mindset to where they can't go forward?
I get a good amount of people that, you know, don't want to execute, like they're overthinking. That's a big thing that a lot of people deal with. And I used to deal with that in my entrepreneurship journey. Like in the beginning, you overthink and then you don't get nothing done. Like, when are you gonna take that risk? When are you gonna like bust a play? When are you gonna bust a move?
Just most people never just start stuff. So if you just start something and stick with it, you're ahead of 99% of the people. In
no,
my
that's
opinion.
facts, man.
There's a lot of people capping out there, and we're definitely far from it.
Nah.
We got the results.
A lot of people be saying, oh, is this business oversaturated? Like, you always hear that shit, right?
Bro, what?
Bruh, a business is never oversaturated, especially with, you know, a lot of people overthinking. They don't get nothing done. They don't even jump into the business. They watch a couple videos and quit.
Man, we just pulled up. We about to pull up on Zach right now. He got the nicest spot out in the city right now. We about to just see how the interior looks. See if, hey, I might potentially move into this unit. You feel me? Move into this apartment location, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not showing the numbers. Hell no.
Oh yeah, this is nice, bro. That view, bro. Oh my God. That view.
Yeah, the
is
view.
hitting.
We're back.
Bro. Yeah. Bro, this is fucking crazy, bro.
You wanna move down here or what?
Bro, let me look down real quick. Let me look. Woo! Hey! I'm gonna move out here, bro.
Hood, rich.